Okie dokie, good morning. Well, good midday, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all? Am I a smidge late? I'm sorry about that. Where I go? Hello everybody. This should be a little chilled stream because I feel like we're missing half the world. Although I think there might be a couple of Europeans out there watching. You crazy night owl so-and-sos. It's late for you guys. And it's midday for me, so hello. I'm sorry about the timing. Although I feel like if you're in America, this would be a nice time to watch. Isn't that right? 6 minutes late, I know. Can I just say, and no one's going to appreciate this, but I was at the gym maybe 15 minutes ago. And I've had a shower, and I've like run home. I've cut it really, really close. I know, the audacity, it's really bad. I'm always late. And I almost messaged on the chat just saying, hey guys, I'm just gonna be like 15 minutes late, and that probably should have been the good thing to do, but I was like, no, just get yourself back. And here I am. So here I am, I'm feeling good and ready to build some stuff. I'm like so early that I need to change my graphic settings because they're not nice. So this is what I do every single time I load in a game, by the way. My ear's blocked. I don't know if you ever get that. I'm sure you probably do. Alright, let's see. A bit of contrast. We'll just pick up the saturation a little bit. The temperature is... Oh, it was probably pretty good before. Let's just not blind the audience and turn these down, and then we'll do whoa, slow down, Susan. I don't know. It's really tricky. I can never figure out these settings. Yeah, so about the sleep schedule, my dear friends in the EU, the EU. Hey, this is actually pretty good. This is good settings. I feel like this is working. Midtones. Ah, beautiful. That's what we want. I feel like half the problem with the graphics in this game is I think they've got like kind of advanced. When I say advanced, like way more, like way better than it was in City Skylines 1. Like the color settings are really quite different, and they vary depending how far away you are from everything else. But I think that'll do it for this stream. That's kind of like my settings at the moment, but I'm still not like 100% happy with it. I wouldn't mind it looking a little bit different. But anyway, good morning everybody. Hello. Where are you all watching from? Let's shed a bit of love for my European friends in the chat. You guys are up. You guys are up late. Dodgy neighborhood. That's what the plan is for today. You like City Skylines 1, to be fair? Yes. I think with all the assets and all the additions and how fleshed out the game is, City Planner Places did a really good... See you, Jackie boy. Sorry, it's my son. Just saying, see you later. Let's go to the park. Yeah, City Planner Places did a really good... like how City Skylines 1 was like when it first came out. That's awesome. Paris? You crazy. But thanks for joining. Germany? Whoop. The Netherlands, Canada. Lots of people from Canada right now. Is it good timing? Ho Chi Minh City. Hello, my friends. I was in Ho Chi Minh like 10 years ago. 12 years ago. Awesome place. Yeah, a little $2. Coming in for a little see you later. Oh, this ear is gonna kill me throughout the stream. Alright, whatever. Alright friends, today we're going to be building the dodgy side of Florence. In fact, before we get too deep into all this, let's just like map out a couple of things. Alright, so I think according to my districts, all this area is Florence, but I disagree. I think what I'm going to do is map out this a little bit better. But yes, we're going to do the dodgy side of Florence. And in fact, maybe we even call it like... I don't know what the coordinates is like on the map, but maybe it's like North Florence or South Florence, you know, kind of like a very distinct area where it stops and then it gets a little bit dodgy. Because this side's like quite nice. It's almost like this side of Strawberry Street. I love that name. Such a pretty name. Let me see. I think maybe the border should be like there. And yeah, it's like, guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I thought all this is going to be Florence as well. But I kind of feel like this side right here next to the freeway, next to all this rail line, is going to be dodgy side of Florence. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people did watch City Planet Play's review of when City Skylines 1 first came out. It's good. I think you should definitely watch it. It's really really interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of us forget, romanticize for sure, what City Skylines 1 was like when it first came out. But even like back when it first came out, I was comparing it to like the current state of SimCity, which was bad. And I was like, I remember thinking, alright, well this game's good, but I'm bored. Like, I'm over it. I got over base game City Skylines pretty quickly. But they just kept on releasing some good stuff. And here we are. Now it's a perler. But it wasn't like that before. Well, you guys, bugger off. Call it Florence because it's bad. You know what, Alva? You got it. You bloody got it. I think we go Florence. I think Florence stays Florence. And then I think this area is just, we're just gonna call it Florence. Do we even just like make the district so Florence is like all here, and then we kind of go... I'm gonna map this out a little bit better later. Washington Glade. Florence. Full of flaws. Poor little Florence. Oh, don't delete that. Something like that. You know, I feel like all this can actually... I kept him there, but I don't think so. I don't think so. How many little towns are there outside of New Dimesburg? We have, without spoiling anything, we'll just take the long way around. We got Pennyville, which I've neglected quite a lot because I felt like we kind of got to a stage where it just wasn't... I felt like we couldn't really do much for little towns in City Skylines 2, but I think we're kind of getting to the stage where we can, you know, we plot the globals, we can actually make far better little towns. Because I would, like these guys, far too big. So, Pennyville is kind of like been neglected, but has not been... But this is like the most neglected, Jenny. I mean, I feel like Jenny won't survive. I reckon I'm probably going to Okay, little Jenny might be deleted at some stage, because I'm just like not... I feel like it's not that great. So I got two places. Sky Ledge. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the donation. CA. What is CA? I'm sure I ask this every single time. Sledge. Sky Ledge. Sky Ledge. Sky Ledge. I don't know why I'm saying the other way around. This little triangle here, I feel like I want something there, like a house, like a building, or maybe like a fountain, but something. I'm gonna find some like smaller, dodgy houses. Focus, $2. Get it together. So let's find some little guys. I think Canada. I knew it. I don't know why I didn't say it, but it makes sense. Look at these bad. Look at these guys. Too nice. Too nice. Oh, almost. But I feel like that's not very not very new. Not very. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think it's the right style. This guy's so nice. I like this place. I might just... We'll just save him for another day, I think. Congo, thank you so much. Appreciate it, my friend. Means a lot. It does. I mean, these houses are kind of on the smaller side of things, aren't they? He's a little bit bigger. And we'll do a couple of, because like you get the same sort of style of house in lots of areas. Skyledge, Ledge, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, I think he's too fancy. Then we go for a couple of these. And a couple of these small guys. And already I feel like the vibe is kind of... That's kind of it. Too fancy. Too fancy. Ooh. Well, you got a pull. Probably not you. Oh, that's kind of nice too. Alright, we'll have to shuffle these guys around. Because it makes more sense if they're aligned. Boop. See that? Plop the grobbles, my friend. Plop the grobbles. Is PLN Polish? I didn't know that. Yeah. Whoop. Ah, oh, come on, mate. What happened? You don't like that? There we go. Yeah, it works pretty well there, I think. And we do have room for house, but I think I'm going to leave that lot open. And then for this one, we have... That's a big boy, so I'm not going to place him down, but... I think we'll go... I think I'll do 2 times 3s, but since as we've got these guys already, we'll keep on placing these guys down. We'll get the houses down first that we already have. Oh, just enough space. Cool. Oh, what are these guys? Oh, look at that. I've just mapped this out so beautifully. I think I'll do something different there. All the same. And I think I might get some row houses. Oh, yeah. Or maybe like, what do we have in terms of... Oh. Maybe like... It'd be kind of cool to have something a little bit different, you know? Almost like it's... He's not going to go where I want to go. You know, a couple of these. Finally got to put a face to the voice. Yes, this is my face. It's true. I'm sorry to disappoint. Alright, you stop snapping there, you little turkey. And then we'll do that. And then I think he's already good. But yeah, we're gonna do some row houses. Can you please just connect to that? I don't appreciate you not connecting. Alright, can you connect please? Connect. Blajada! Come on! Do it! What? What is wrong? Why? Chat. Help me. So annoying. It should not be connecting to that road right now. It should be disconnected. You should have no other options. Now you want to connect. Oh, you little... There we go, these guys. And red brick would probably be better, and I almost don't hate that little path back there. It was a bit of an accident, but I don't mind him. And once again, you are not in the right spot. So... Oh my... Try doing it from the alley? Try it from the lower alley. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's probably just like a little bit broken. Sorry, buddy. I know you're just driving that straight, but can you please stop being such a pain? You know what I'm gonna do? No choice. We'll do some vacant ones. There we go. And I feel like we need some fences because it's a little bit awkward. Can you remind me at some stage to remove this song from the playlist because it starts off good and then it gets like hectic in a not nice way. What does this look like? Too sandy. Skylines, my friend, thank you so much. Guys, can we show some love for Skylines? He's been awfully generous. In fact, I feel like we need to give Skylines maybe like a little property. Skylines, what do you reckon? Do you want a nice place or do you want one of the rough ones? Since as we're kind of creating exactly that. Skylines, what you think? Thank you for your advice, my friends. I think we got it. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Look at all these poor people. I just totally wrecked everything for them. Alright, I want to do like a couple little fences. Just to really add a bit of detail, you know? What should I do this now? Alright, don't go too detailed, Jules. Just I don't know how I've managed to make the fences like not very aligned here, but not very straight. Well, let's extend them out. Anything would do. I feel like you deserve like an actually nice place. I think that if I was going to have a house somewhere, right here. Look at that. Little place. You've even got like a... That's pretty cool. Like a little staircase that goes up here. You can do a little bit of hanging out up in this little spot. Don't worry too much about the smokestacks. They're not going to last much longer. Skylines. And look, it's even locked in place. So... Skylines residence. Beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that. Now you can tell all your friends that I've got a little property just at New Damsburg. And yeah, like I said, I like that. But I'm going to continue these fences, I think. So that it's a bit more private. Like that. And these guys, oh, you know what? Have a fence. Have a fence. There you go. I hate that it changes color. Yeah, it's like, it's fine. Wouldn't say it's anything too special. Like that. And maybe just like a couple of... really a little bit too big. And we'll add some props in later to like really add a bit of detail, but I feel like that's pretty good. What you think? That was pretty sick. Hey Congo, you got it. Residence. There you go. All donos get little properties. I reckon we'll fill up this whole little block here. Unless you want one of these dodgy areas, which is also totally fine. But at the moment, it's not looking too dodgy, is it? It looks totally fine. If you can think of any houses that you think, or any, not even just houses, like if you can think of any buildings that would work well in an area like this, please let me know, because I'd know off the top of my head if this was City Skylines 1, but I'm a little bit at a loss. I don't really know all the great places. I'm just having a little play, just having a little bit of a play with that. Just a little play. 2 times 3s. Oh, these guys are little ones. Oh, that's like a kind of cute little place. I think it's probably a little bit small. Too close to the city to be so small, I think. You're probably a little bit small too, but I think it'll be fine. And probably not really the right style, but we'll place them down anyways. I feel like there should be some better houses here. They're the ones. Okay, let's switch out some of these. Stick with this. We'll stick with the same theme. You know, something I found crazy is, and something I totally forgot about with City Skylines 1, but with City Skylines 1, there was like a time when all the assets that were released, all the buildings and all the houses, they were like weirdly proportioned. Do you guys remember this? Maybe I'm like one of the only ones that were really playing City Skylines 1 when it first came out, but all the base assets, all the buildings were strangely disproportionate, whereas these ones are pretty well. So you'd have like doors that like, some doors like this big and then other doors like that big, and then there would be a house that would look like something that should be like a small little cottage, but Instead, it was kind of like scaled up way too big. Kind of interesting. Used to drive me nuts. I don't know if I really want to connect him. If I connect him with the power of, oh dear, I've made a mess. Let's just put it on pause. This is like it's turning into a bit of an awful street. I do what, oh, dearie. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay. I wish I could just undo everything I just did just then. Because I don't think. No. Alright. You just get out of here. That was a mistake. You're a mistake. You need to connect to that road. Oh. That intersection really needs to continue. That road like that. Okay. That'll do. And then we go for like a little one, but we don't connect him. He's just not going to be connected. Okay? Just like that. Yes, it did have a weird, incoherent art direction. Definitely a release. It got evened and ironed out over time. But it was strange when it first was released. I wonder if we got room. Like, can we squeeze in a house? We can. We actually can squeeze in a house. Look. Oh, how sick is that? Can we do it again? Do it again? Do another one? You need to be, that driveway needs to be on the other side. Not quite. Not quite. All the driveways are on the same side. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get away with that. That's okay. That worked pretty well, actually. Get rid of these. Even though, like, I want people to walk across there, I don't like the crosswalk. So, in fact, I don't love the crosswalk in so many of these. So I'm just gonna remove them all. Aesthetics, purely, not practicality. A one-way, yeah, I could probably do one-way there, but I think that if I just connect it, it's gonna mess up again. I don't want to risk it because I think that works just fine. All right, let's add some houses along here. There is a train line right there. So I think we do small houses and we add in a custom fence. That's gonna happen though. And I don't know, it's not like I have any surfaces that I can kind of like raise them up. So that's gonna be tricky actually. Maybe we don't do any, maybe we have no property there. Like, I'm just gonna place a bit of some houses, but I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, it works, but it's I feel like it's too, it might be just a little too close. And I mean, it'd be fine if this was all the same height, but it's not. So I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's based on an American city. Extend road, upgrade the track? Question mark? Yeah, okay, let me just have a little... Oh, sweet. Fancy Moses. Alright, let's just... Oh! Oh. Chat, what do we reckon? Chat, this is kind of interesting. I didn't even think about this. I mean, it so works. But do we want... I don't know, I kind of feel like it's the area... I mean, like, this might work if this is, like, right in the city, but we're kind of in the... Not in the sticks, but kind of in the suburbs. And I did like the slopiness of the land. But that is cool. That is a really cool idea. Yeah, there is a visual bug that happens with when you do this. Yeah, a bit of a visual bug. It's cool. No, I don't think I'm gonna do it because I actually think that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it. But that was, I like your thinking. Right click removes it. That is just very clever. I actually just think it's gonna be too close. Change the shadow setting to low. What do you mean? Oh, like in graphics. It's not even so much the... It's not even so much the... Like, the bugginess of that. I just think it's... Aesthetically, I kind of think I'd prefer it to... Maybe have some trees between there. What are I think my shadow settings are... I mean, it's all on high. Terrain cast shadows. Well, I think I do want it to cast shadows. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that. I don't think I want that. I almost think it's too close. I might just not have any houses there. Or we go for something much smaller. There's no zoning there, $2. You know, like this almost works. Like, do we have anything that's like ×2? Yeah, look at these guys. These guys are tiny. Yeah, the clearance is not enough. We're gonna raise up that place. Don't you worry. I mean, we could have some wide properties around here. You know, like these guys. And then we've got enough space. But they're pretty tiny. Wouldn't mind a couple of these places. Let's try and get the same color, you know? I know, I gotta get that, Another white one, please. I gotta get that mod. There's a mod that lets you change color. You're always a slow boy. Yeah, I mean, we could do some of these townhouses. There could be a fence there. Could be something else small in that little spot. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of noise. Like, they're gonna complain. But, you know what? This is just a noisy neighborhood, I'm afraid. These places look a little bit too nice to be so close to a train line. And I almost feel like that's not the right style. Oh, he's pretty nice. I don't mind that. Little cottages. They're kind of cute. Oh, you're pretty nice. You're too nice. Oh, that's good too. Yeah. Oh, I actually quite like those places. That would actually work well in like making a bit of a housing estate. I'm gonna just bookmark these guys. Favorite these guys. Same with these ones actually. I feel like maybe we even do something like that at some point in this live stream. That could be sort of fun. Yes. Huh. Land value going down. I mean, maybe. What do you think? Let's have a little gander. Wherever the hell it is. Land value. I've got that mod that disables the whiteness, but I can turn it off and on. I don't know if I really want to. Nah, let's do it. Let's check it out. Whiteness remover. Toggle whiteness. Shift W. Okay, well, let's just give that a go then. Did that work? Yeah, okay. Blah, blinded. Crazy visual. We're looking at the right thing here. I feel like it would be kind of low land value around here. Land value source. I feel like we're not doing... Is this the right thing? I'm like so used to playing City Skylines 1 that I still don't fully understand. Yeah, these guys are not that happy. Yeah, like I barely use these sort of things. I mean, they're definitely the least happy out of all of them. Or is that just because I've only just placed them down? Is the base new Dollarton map on the Paradox mod thingy? No, it's not. Now this looks nice and American. Let's not get blinded by that light again. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. I like the mix of density, although, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to remove a couple of places because I reckon that a few of these places have become abandoned. And I'm also going to remove maybe like a few of these because I think that kind of works. And this little spot, see how that's disconnected now? I almost want to make some sort of... Oh, actually, I don't want to go too close because I'm going to make some sort of interchange there. And I'm going to... I think we're just going to continue these guys. Eye drop. Ha! You are great, Mr. Eye drop. And I know they look all exactly the same, but that's like kind of how places look, to be honest. Okay. We are so close to detailing. This place here, yeah, maybe like, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of industry, maybe. The hood, yeah, I mean, at the moment it's still kind of nice. Oh, but don't you worry, we'll change him up. You know, I kind of feel like maybe a little bit of industry. Just to like... Just to be really cruel to these guys. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too smoky for my liking. Whoa, too big. You know what we could do? Let's actually make a little, just like a little drive in here. One entrance. Let's see what we can make. That'll do. Maybe more like that. And maybe like, yeah, maybe like to warehouse these types of things. They're all looking like pretty much identical. You know, like some sort of storage facility. I actually quite like the industry in this game. I think they look pretty good. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Yeah, you know, something like that. But I think we do another little driveway rather than just sitting along the road. We put that guy there. Streets, please. And this guy can come in here. And we'll do a couple of storage sheds like that. Maybe? Kinda? Oh. Alright. Alright, mate. Nah, not like that. See, Congo, thank you very much for your donos. You could make a scrapyard. That would be quite good, actually. I think I'm going to commit to this, but a scrapyard would be actually kind of fun. Maybe like there. That could be a good little scrapyard. All right, you've got my attention. You know what? Let's really use this space. I think it's gonna be like that. And we'll do the same over here. She's not particularly straight, is she? And I think maybe like do we have any 1 times 1? 1 times 2s? What about 2 times 2? Kinda cool. I don't mind that actually. Can I put him over here? You just sit over there for a little while. You know what? You sit over there too. Yeah, you're not bad. I kinda like that too. Parking lots, yeah. I mean, I don't want to turn this into I don't want to turn this into a parking lot stream, like somebody just mentioned, because that does tend to happen sometimes. Ha ha ha! There we go, young man. Oh dearie. Doo 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 dee dee beep. Whatever. I don't know. What do you think? Bit of concrete down there, and I think it might look alright. It's like a bit of an office. They're like a bit of a storage facility, you know? A few large warehouses and alleys with cars and dumpsters and parking. Yeah, I think when we started adding the detail, I think that's when it's really going to really come alive. And I think we're getting pretty close. Let's add a couple of fences. That's when things really start looking super nice. Or the opposite. Alright. And you can have a fence. And you can have a fence. Or can I put fence? Kinda. And I think I will make this into a scrapyard. I didn't know that few candies made a scrapyard. That's a good idea. We'll figure out the entrance in a second. Oh, we are getting there. Oh, bad peanuts. Hello, my friends. How are ya? Okie dokie. Let's get some concrete down. Precious, beautiful concrete. The hard thing about these ones is you don't... I mean, you can see it on the picture, but I feel like you never really know if it's exactly where you want until you get it down. So it can be a little tricky. But I think that one worked. Now, can I change the color of this one if I drag out a surface around it? No, sir, you cannot. That's fine. I'm just gonna make all this just like a little bit like this, and then we can add some variations, kind of like voila. Yeah, maybe like a little bit of concrete too. Yeah, we're like this. Okie dokes. And now some props and trees, and I think that this is going to come together beautifully. Industry. Generator. We're just gonna go like generic as, just like a couple little boxes. Boop. Couple little boxes, you know. Are there any solar panels? There are. I could get some solar panels down, but I don't think I really want something in this area. I'm happy about solar panels. You know, it's not really a solar panel type of place. Okay. That looks. That's pretty much all I want to do there. Except for trees. Oh, and decals. We'll just scuff them up. Yes, sir. Sand decal, my friends. Sand decal. And just that train rolling past. It's really lovely, isn't it? Okay. What else? I think we add in some more decals, and then we just get jiggy with it, with the trees. Now, because these are like vacant lots, I'm gonna just put a little bit of dirt down. You know, I was like, want something here, but now it's long gone. I don't know if that one really worked. Can we cover up, make it look a bit more, blend him in? Yeah. And I'm gonna do this. Well, no, keep going with the decals first, and then we'll get we'll do some other stuff. Should I put some of these on the... Yeah. Just like mix them up a little bit. In fact, I just got a really good idea. Have you ever been to the Hood Dollar? Yes, absolutely. I used to live in the Hood. The Australian Hood. And I was like, probably like the best place we've ever lived, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna like mix them up a little bit. But I do think there's probably a vast difference between what you'd consider the Hood in Australia and then the Hood in America. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, this is my great idea. Check this out. Grass be gone. You're too nice. Not for this place, my friend. Scram. Please go. No? What if I... Yes. See what we're doing here, my friends? Look at this. This. Oops. Hey guys. Might have to put a little bit more concrete down for you. Now this is going to really show the difference between all these areas. Yeah, Skid Row is really interesting. That's an interesting place. Golden, yes, I'm on it, my friend. But yeah, you're right. I don't know why it took me so long. Okay. And I do think that maybe not for this area. I'm gonna move a couple of these things. Okay. Slow him down $2. It's time to actually make something new. Isn't that right? Okay. We're getting there, my friends. We are getting there for sure. I would like there to be a couple of just like little patches of concrete where maybe like a house used to sit. Or even like an old driveway. You know? Yeah, I feel bad about removing a driveway. Alright, that's better. And I almost want just a big slab right there. And out back. You can have a little bit of extra. This one looks a bit random, doesn't it? I think we'll cover that up with some trees. Maybe we'll make this a slab of concrete. Put in some big trees here and there for sure. For sure. That's kind of like my... I do this first and get a good idea of where all those imperfections are. And then I'll get in there and add some other little bits. Stop coming back to this one. I'm going to literally change how it looks. Concrete. Man, the surface tool is just incredible. Like, I'm so impressed with the way that this works. else as impressed. I feel like we should be impressed. Industrial area looks nice. Thank you. It makes such a big difference just spending a bit of time. I know it's taken a little while just to do that one block compared to if I was just to zone all that out, but I think it makes a big difference. When you place a building with the plot the growables, does it automatically lock the level? Yeah, but you can change the settings so it doesn't. But I personally like it that it does that. Alright. Trees, then some fine details. First, let's save it. Look at all these saves. Trees. I'm gonna go under trees though, like not. I don't want to go too many. I will go a couple of big ones, but I think less is gonna be more. In my opinion. But we'll cover up a couple of these areas. Boop, 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 boop. And my trees are also locked, by the way. So I'm not, my trees don't upgrade. Don't grow. Don't upgrade. You know what I mean. Alright, that's enough of them. Apple trees are kind of nice. Slight different variation of color, which I think is kind of important. Let's cover up some of those guys. I'm gonna remove some of these props. You know what would like totally derail everything is if all of a sudden my buildings just start to upgrade or change. Wouldn't that be annoying? And then a couple of little bushies. Little pockets. And I'm even going to go as far as... I'm going to sink some of these into the ground. Look at all these people. Just, I don't know. Like, Bad Peanut, you still there? How are they just going to disappear eventually? Because, like, do I just need to make more houses? Is that how it's going to work? By the way, this is what I'm going to do around here. And it's going to take forever. I go, like, super crazy with the trees in the next episode. The next episode is, like, ultra detail-y. And it's all around an old abandoned train line. Oh, hello, Bad Peanut. Hey, these guys... are they going to, like, I think they're all now homeless. Are they just going to stay homeless until they die or until I give them some houses? Or will they just start disappearing? Like, what's going to happen with these guys? Oops. I pretty much, like, removed their house. And they're quite unhappy about that. The first city's Skylines is better gameplay and content-wise, but in graphics, City Skylines 2 takes the win. I disagree. I don't think it's... I think this one's definitely way more fleshed out for gameplay. Alright, I might just stop this in a second. Is this what you want to see? Is this what you want to see? Just like a million trees placed down. Makes a big difference. Although I'm really waiting for Tree Controller just to have the ability to turn off the tree movement, because I do like the movement, but we need, like, I think I'd prefer it if it was turned off for certain situations. Alright, let's just have a little break. You barely see them. Little bushes. These ones are nice. What am I using here? London Plain. I've I've spoken about London Plane before. London Plane's a winner in my eyes. Alright, let's mix them up. Couple of big trees. More bushies. Oh yeah. That's a homeless bug. Can't be fixed till Colossal Order are back, but there is a mod that seems to fix it called Bye Bye Homeless, which forces them to look for homes / leave the city instead of being stuck. Oh, well that is interesting. I did not know that. Okay, well that's good. I might use that mod then, because I mean, I guess I don't really mind, but if they're kind of stuck, they might be like messing up. Because I mean, I have been going through. I mean, see, look at all these guys. Okay, well, I might just use that mod. City Skylines 2 is going to be much better once it gets more content and bugs are fixed. Yeah, for sure. I mean, City Skylines 1 had like huge amounts of improvement, so I think like as soon as we start, like the more and more like mods come out and bug fixes, this game is just going to continue to get awesome. Yes. How good does that look? Can you see the difference between the two neighborhoods? These neighborhoods are looking kind of nice at the moment. Thanks, Bad Peanut. Appreciate it. Assets are going to make this game one of the best city builders ever. Yeah, I reckon when we get some custom assets. Like, can you imagine like how good some of these are going to look? Like, I think asset creators have a lot more tools to work with now, and I think they're going to be able to make some really interesting places. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. All right, I'm gonna go now. I think graffiti is going to truly make this place look amazing, but before I do graffiti, what was I gonna do? Yeah, the train's clipping through. Maybe I'll raise him up shortly. I will. I'll fix that up. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I want... Is it rubble? Maybe a little bit of rubble? No, I think it's like trash. There's like a lot of good stuff. Hey Charlie Zane, how are you, buddy? Good to see you again too. Procrastinating at work? Well, seems like a good time to watch a stream, if you ask me. Boop. Boop. Just like a little bit of trash. Okay, this is like a slight dodgy neighborhood. That's what we're gonna have. Some bushes around here too. Besides launching with the horrifically poor performance issues, the most baffling thing was launching the game without mods or custom assets. That's funny because I actually feel like, and I know this is unpopular, but I feel like we need them now, definitely need them now, but I would have been fine if the game released like 2 months without any custom assets, and that way like kind of gives us a bit of time to kind of nestle into all the things they've already got within the game. But I think I'm like ready, like I need it now. But no mods and assets for the for release. I'm that like didn't really bother me that much, to be honest. I think obviously that wasn't their intention, but I do think it's like wasn't like a deal breaker for me. I think the performance was like painful. That was a painful part for me. Graphics is like the thing that I'm struggling with the most. Like I need to like brighten up these shadows. I need a shadow mod. I feel like nobody else really cares about it, but I don't know. I need a little more grittiness and like richer colors. And it took a while for City Skylines 1 to get modded like that. So I'm nervous that it's going to take a little while for this game to get modded like that too. But we've got a couple of like graphics and lighting improving mods, but I don't think they're anywhere near what I want. They're on their way for sure, but I feel like we need more. I need this game on PS5. I can't have a big PC because my parents aren't together and it would be hard to move between houses. Yeah, I get that. I know a lot of people want it on console. Okay, I think that's enough rubbish piles. Don't you think? Oh, Florence. Poor Florence. Am I going to make a Jewish district with a synagogue? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like I can't do a New York-based build without having like some sort of like synagogue or like a Jewish like part of the city. I feel like it would have to be around our version of New York. But also, I feel like there's other places around New York that are like got like big Jewish communities and stuff. I just remember when I went to New York, Manhattan had like, I think we stayed in like the Jewish district. It's like so cool. All right, I need to add some other little things around here. Like a little bit of that. I almost feel like I need more concrete. And then this is what I want here is, I think we get a parking lot. Just like a little guy. I said a little guy. Yeah. What's that look like? Right, let me go like this. That's probably like, no. That's probably too big for even what I'm thinking. You know what? No parking. I'm sorry. We don't have any parking. And I'm going to, I think we'll drag him out. I'm going to give him a fence. Might just make this like a little estate. Do like a nice little garden and stuff. I know this is like a dodgy neighborhood, but I feel like we kind of need something like this. Like an old, like what do you call these these like blocks that are, I don't know. I can't even think of the word. You know, it could have like been a boarding house at some point, but maybe not. It'd be so cool if you were able to somehow have a building spit out blacked out SUVs for the Hatzula ambulances. I don't really know what you mean. Or maybe I just read that wrong. Hedges. Oh man, Plot the Grobles is just so damn good. You know, just like a real old neighborhood. Not old couple houses. Complex? Yeah, am I looking for just complex? I don't know why it was so hard to like figure out the wording of that. I feel like that always happens when I'm live streaming. And then just like concrete, just like a slab of concrete. What's its purpose? Nothing. It's just being concrete. Just concrete being concrete, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lake never say that. There we go. Wonderful. Boop, 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 boop. And I did say graffiti. Let's graffiti this place. Stick to the wall. EA. Dinosaur. Paradox. Chirper. We're just gonna keep going. Oh. Alpha. Okay, Gleaner. Hatzala, am I saying that right? Jewish volunteer ambulances that provide free medical help to people of all backgrounds. They're known to have insane response vehicles in New York City. That's insane. I did not know that. How cool. Well, thanks for letting me know. And in that case, yeah. That would actually be so cool. This one's just going to be like a wall of... Sully. Nah, sorry. No Sully around here. You know, I feel like we should have one house that's just like insane amounts of graffiti. And it's like abandoned or something. But I don't know how... Like maybe if we... Maybe like this house here. And remove... Let's think about this. Oh god. That's terrible. Alright, what about if I remove like all the props? So it's pretty much got nothing here. Oh, this person looks so sad. Do that. Yes, there's gonna be a car there. I can't really get rid of that, unfortunately. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna remove a couple of these hedges. There we go. And let's remove the ground, please. And I wonder if we can put up like one of those fences that's... Actually, first of all... No. Fences. Maybe like this? I feel like it's too big. You know, like one of these. Actually, I feel like we've got some other fences we can play with. Not just the networks. Props. Fences. Yeah. No. Well, that's not very many fences now. Well, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I can delete cars. Okay, well, let's do that. This isn't quite right. This is like not really the sort of fences I want. I want like, maybe you guys would have a better idea, but I want those fences that are like temporary. Oh, this could work. Something like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I feel like it could be missing a couple little spots. So I can move cars, can I? Gotcha. Alright, let's get some decals down. Did you do this? Was this your fault? An abandoned mall is needed? Yes. Well, I want to do American Dream Mall. I think that'd be really fun. I know it's not abandoned, but that will I think that'd be a really nice one to do. Oh dearie. Hold on. Hello, that's what I want. Let's see. Sully? No, no Sully. I think Sully's around here. Sully's more of like a city guy, you know? I think we should probably do it on the roof, otherwise we're probably not going to see half of it. I need like I really love these. I love the graffiti, but we need some like different types and some small ones. Oh, Geekism! Hello, hello, hello. I have been really enjoying your return to YouTube. Can I just say? Your return to Planet Coaster, love it. More so than I expected. Like I saw it pop up and I was like, oh, cool. A bit of Planet Coaster. I haven't watched Planet Coaster in a while. And here I am just watching lots of it. So welcome. Hello. Oh, Flair's here too. Hello, Flair. Oh, and then all the rest of you guys are here too, okay? I see the rest of you. I've got no favorites. There's no favorites here. Super graffiti house. You know what I mean? Like they are just a smidge big. Like, look at this. Just. I don't think Sully's in the chat. Sully's sleeping for sure. A couple of dinosaurs. I think like some dirt decals will do wonders. You know, I just need some like tiny ones. Yeah, it is exciting times. It's good to see you back. As a as a dad with small children, I can totally understand why you might have needed a bit of a break. Might not have been recording quite as much as you expected. That's for sure. All right, I think that's probably it's probably enough, right? All right, let's see if we can add some decals onto this, because otherwise might not look quite as good. And look, the decals kind of do they go over the top of the graffiti? A little bit. Yeah, a little more. These ones work beautifully. Oh, Sunny Jim. That just tones it down a bit, you know? Look at that. Wonderful. I feel like that's looking so good. I love just focusing a lot of detail on certain things, and it just adds tons. You know? Because, and we'll zoom out in a moment, but you can it changes the atmosphere of this whole place. Because I mean, like, I'm not getting down this close every single time, but from a distance, it's gonna look superb. Yeah, I don't think you'd like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you look from a distance and then, yeah, you can like tell that this, maybe like this side of the neighborhood is not as nice. You can also see that like these guys have got some green grass on their roads and, yeah, it's like good. I like this. So I just read in the chat, got distracted. Bad Peanut, yes, you are one of my faves. 2 streams in 1 week, yes. I know. Well, I'm on holidays, so we're kind of on holidays. I should also be making some stuff. Yeah, kids. Yes. COVID, divorce. Yeah, I get it. Oh, it's good. It's good to see you back, Geekism. I'm enjoying it. Newark is a perfect city to have a fun time scattering abandoned scattering abandoned buildings all over. Somehow it's the most popular. Newark. I know that name, but I don't know if I truly know it. Okay. I feel like I'm happy with that. A couple of props, maybe like some grass like overgrown. And then I think that is probably good. 12:30. All right, I'm gonna stream for like a little while longer. I know my streams are like so short, but I'm hungry. And it's midday. I gotta record a video. So if you want a video, I might need to go shortly. All right, do you think people might live here? Like, should I put a tent in? I feel like I might put a tent or two. You know, maybe like in here. Like a couple of little shelters. Like, I'm sure you'd probably be inside, wouldn't you? But I don't know, that kind of works. And what else? Better put some piles of stuff. Oh, Newark is where the airport is. Yes. Okay, I do know Newark. I'm actually like so keen to work on the airport. Hey Chad, what do you reckon we should do as the next big project in New Dimesburg, or even on like the map in general? Like, should I work on the airport, or should we move on to New York? Because I was thinking with New York, and you know what? Let's have a little chat about this. Let's just have a wee chat. Just give me 2 secs while I just place a couple of things. Stop snapping, please. All right, that's enough of that little place. I'll do some bushes in a second, but I want to talk to you guys about some stuff. All right, so I feel like I want to work on like a big project soon-ish, like over the next month or so. And when I say big project, I mean like a big chunk of the map. So we could work on the airport and do something like kind of custom, and do it. I want to do it around here. This is where my Newark is going to be, but it's going to be like a much smaller, scaled down little section. Or do we do like a massive port, or at least a lot of cargo that goes here? There's also going to be another massive port that goes there too. So I feel like the port might be the next one I work on. Or do we start New York, like Manhattan? I say, and I say, I think what will be interesting is that I think Manhattan will look the best and will be properly fleshed out when we get custom assets. Because I don't think we have anything worthy of making Manhattan. Like, I want those old school Art Deco buildings and like really get a beautiful skyline. So that's still yet to come. But I like the idea that we work on, like, at least get the population up and we work out the road layout. And then at some point, probably like next year, I know it sounds ages, but when we start getting custom assets, then we can just basically place them down with the pre-existing road infrastructure that we've already built. So I feel like New York, Manhattan could be closer, you know? Like, rather than just waiting for until we have custom assets, maybe we just do that soon. But I like the idea that New Dimesburg is actually going to get... I'm not showing you New Dimesburg because there's spoilers in there, so I'm just like not doing it. Do a poll, yeah, you're right. Okay, just do a poll, you silly $2. Well, yeah, do I do a poll? All right, I'm doing a poll. Let me just... You guys can just have a little look at this. All right, it's poll time. All right, where is this poll? I've only got like one screen, by the way, so I'm kind of struggling. Mega project. What mega project do we do next? When I say next, I mean like, you know, a month or two. Airport. And I'm not, like, this isn't a decider. Like, if you guys choose something, then it's like, it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I'm just curious. Manhattan. What other things could we do? What else did I mention? Port. I'm leaning towards port. I think it makes the most amount of sense. Manhattan would be population. Before I make this poll, what else could we do in terms of like a mega project? Something like massive we could work on. You know, that's like 4 episodes. Airport, Manhattan, port. What else could there be? I know New York has multiple airports, but what I really like, I think it'd be kind of cool to like have New Dollarton represent also the beginning of City Skylines 2. So you kind of fly over to New Dimesburg and things look a little bit more outdated. It still sits over there, still looks impressive. The airport's outdated, but it's like still an airport bringing in people nonetheless. But then much later on down the track, when we actually get lots more assets and mods and all that sort of stuff, there's no doubt we're gonna be looking back at New Dimesburg and going, oh, that's like outdated, but man, look at the other airports in another place. So I want to have like a Newark airport, but I would love to have a couple. The American Dream Mall. Yeah, I'm actually kind of like, I'm not working on it, but I'm working on that area behind the scenes. Hence the reason why I can't show you that. So yeah, I'm already kind of doing that one. The Hamptons. Probably not the Hamptons. I personally would really like to change the map before I do something like outside the city. Staten Island. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's put that in. So I feel like we've got the assets to make that one too. Central Park, got to do the other one first. Overground, Metro, I'm waiting for custom assets for that one. Something based on the Expo Park in Queens. I reckon I need to do Manhattan before I do Queens. But I'm like keen. But yeah, like you're reading my mind. I also want to make all of New Dollarton into an island. So I'm waiting for... I think Bad Peanuts left, but... I need to find a way of terraforming the outskirts of the map. You know? Because I want to make this an island. I know it's like dumb, but I want to do it. You know, like, can I just show you? I'm sick of all this. I'm sick of it. I want to just draw a border and just make this a big fat island. I'm sick of doing maps connected to an outside land. No more. Mark my words. No more. Bad Peanut, how do I remove all of this? Come on. I just, like this is, I love this edition, but I wish I could change it now. Like you can't do it. I don't think you can do it, but like give me the source code. You know, just like get me in. Bad Peanut, get me into the game. Get me into like the behind the scenes stuff so I can remove all that. Voted port. I've already got a ferry. I actually wouldn't mind mountains, to be honest. But I feel like, I don't know why, but I find it really hard to like get into all of this area when I know that I'm like not working on this area. It's so stupid, but I don't know. That's kind of like where my brain works. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a mod, Bad Peanut. Like it seems like a modding type of thing to do. Did I see Frontier's live stream today? No, they didn't announce Planet Coaster 2, did they? Because I'm waiting for that. Like I would have been all in on Planet Coaster if I had more free time. Instead, I just watched everybody else play it. I'm gonna remove this guy. No, not the roof. The whole damn thing. Alright, I'm gonna do a tiny weeny bit more. Okay, friends? A tiny weeny bit more. And then I'm gonna go make some lunch. Okie dokes. Let's do a junkyard, but we should make it functional, right? I'm gonna look at the poll shortly. Let's make this a functional thing. Okay, Magnolia Lane. I wonder if we can make this happen. So I could do one of these. No, I'm not going to be able to make it functional. Like, look how big this is. But wouldn't it be kind of cool if I was able? Ooh, but yeah, okay. It's not going to be functional. It's just going to be for show. But I will make it industrial. So there's like something there that's doing something. I think that's all I can do. Planet what? Really? The Twitch stream is still going. It's coming up on 13 hours and it's just audio of a crowd in a pub. What? Is that for real? Nah, let's do that one. Alright. Super fast. Let's just make a junkyard. And then after, I'm gonna check out what you guys voted for. But I'm leaning towards probably doing a port. I think. Something like that. Sorry about that. I was about to say something, but it didn't work. We'll just do a bunch of sand. You know? Oh, Marcus Bishop. Hey buddy, thank you for the donation. An F1 style racetrack on the outskirts of the city. Unfortunately, that will probably never happen. A lot of people have been asking me to do an F1 racetrack for many years now. And I don't have any any desire to do anything to do with racing. I'm just not the right person for it. But you can have a house. There you go. That's what €2 gets you in New Timesburg. Gets you a little beachside property, a waterfront property. And it's not a very nice waterfront, but it's a waterfront property. A car dealership would also be pretty sick. There's too many things I want to build. And today I really need to get better at just completing more of the city, because I feel like I'm getting always distracted. Alright, a bit of a sandy driveway. Junkyard. Jeez Louise, a junkyard. I feel like this is going to be actually a little bit more difficult than anyone thinks. I'm doing a couple of these. Because that's where some junk sits. Do we have any junk cars? I feel like we do. Whoop! Too big. If I type in junk. Oh, what? Look at all this stuff. Excuse me? Junk pile? Oh! Sorry, my screen just crashed. That was close. Oh dearie. I thought we were gone for sure. Could make a construction site. I'm also kind of tempted to do a construction site too. Alright. Hey friends, this might take a little while. Just so you know. Oh, this is already kind of sick. Alright, let's just go with the cars first. Let's make it like a giant car pile. Right here, this is all the cars. Just like disorganized. Need like a... Why is there so many of this? Like, we don't have anything that's... We don't, like, where is this from? And I mean, like, is this from a building? Do we actually have a junkyard? Or is this all from the something? The tip. Man, this is great. I am so happy that we can make stuff like this. It's gonna get a little bit repetitive. Do you guys mind? There's a lot of cars. Uh-oh. Now that's repetitive. $2. You got a little lazy there. I'll have to mix him up a little bit. A couple of cars on top. Alright, what about if I do some rubble? Little bits of rubble. Yes, we do need it to be functional. It doesn't sit well with me that it's not functional. So I wonder if there are like things we can do to make it a little bit more functional. This is just gonna be a pile of crap just there. Bit of rubble. This is wonderful. This could be very well tanking all my performance, but we're gonna stick with it. My friends. We'll do another pile right here. I feel like something different needs to sit there. Maybe even like more of this. More like facility. More facility stuff. Have you ever been to Vancouver? No, I haven't. Do we mind that's repetitive? I could watch you place down junk cars for hours. Well, it sounds like you're also watching a live stream of a car park with people talking. So, This might be a little bit better. Alright, pile. Are there any piles of stuff? Piles of barrels. That's nice. Let's make this where the barrels are kept. Cool. Couple of cardboard boxes. I mean, it's really not well organized. Let's just say that. Poorly organized. Let's make a couple of spots of organization. This is where some of the boxes are kept. Junk pile. Some excavators. Yes, I'm worried. I'm a little worried about placing down any more vehicles because they were a little funny when I placed them down before. I don't know if anybody's placed down some of the vehicles, but they're a little crazy. A couple of containers. This is what I want. This is where like performance is just gonna crash. But I'm gonna be honest, like it's holding up. Like in City Skylines 1, this would be just not happy. But I've not noticed any performance loss. I've actually not really noticed any performance loss in general in this game. It's kind of like stayed the same. I don't know how or why, but yes, I think that is kind of lovely. Let's just give it a quick save before I stuff something up. Yes, some excavators. We need a tow truck behind, bringing a car to be dropped off the junkyard. If it's possible with the current assets, I believe maybe. Let's give it a go. I've just saved it, so if anything happens, it's just whatever. A little bit out of the loop in City Skylines. Is the search here just able to pull off individual assets out of prefab buildings? I mean, that's how these ones work. You are also able to search for not just props, but decals, because people have like added decals into it. And what else can you do? I think that's pretty much it. Buildings, that's what I was looking for. Now I need like a small little building guy. Maybe like max 2 times something. No. Oh, this might be kind of good. That kind of works. Maybe like a little storage facility. It makes me happy that this is like, it's a shame that it's not a functioning junkyard, but I do like the fact that industry is coming in here. That does make me happy. Don't think that works. And I might just do that, even though it's, I don't know, a little random. But it kind of works. Alright, could we, I don't know, I'm going to place down a car. I don't like my chances. I almost feel like it's going to disappear. The cars are not quite, you can't really place them down exactly how you can with props. Mining excavator. Jeez Louise. Maybe not him. He's a little big. I don't know. I don't think we have any tow trucks. This is pretty much all we got. Yeah. Not quite. And they sort of disappear. Maybe like one of the farming trucks could kind of work. A loader? I don't know about him. Maybe? Is that like in pieces? And then I place him like that? Maybe? I gotta make sure I do this right because I don't think they... Whoa! Oh, he's doing stuff. Well, I don't know. I mean... Okay, well that is just how it is. Tractor. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I haven't seen any garbage trucks. Garbage. Garbage truck? Alright, I feel like he's gonna disappear though. Oh, he's just there. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave him there. Hey, Andy Song, are you in the chat? Because you just became a patron. Thanks, buddy, if you are in the chat. Johnny Ray, hello, buddy. How are you? Hey, Johnny Ray, I'm gonna stop streaming shortly. Can I share my mods list? I'm using a lot of them. I'm just using the main ones, to be honest. I can... There's like... People have been asking about my mods list. I think I'm not using enough mods. Well, I feel like there's not enough mods to really need to share them. I think just search for the most popular ones. Road service vehicles? Yeah, they actually might be kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that these guys are still here. Because usually when you place down cars, they disappear. And I'm like, I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of assets that I've placed down and I'm worried they're just gonna... I don't know. Oh, a tire mountain. Tire. Do we have tires? Fire truck. Oh, we don't have any tires. Well, that's a bummer. I'm gonna place down some billboards. Large. I don't know if we can, like, at this stage, there's probably not enough stuff to... Larges? No. Oh, large, come on. I don't think there's enough in terms of lore in this, in New Dimesburg just yet to really, to place down anything too interesting, but I feel like we need... It'd be really cool if we were to add some, like, little Easter eggs or references in this junk pile that's to do with other things within the city already. Tomeister's here as well. Hello, 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 my friend. So much dodginess. Oh yeah, I'd love to visit here at 2 a.m. Dude, you've been doing some awesome builds lately. I've been loving it. Alright, I'm gonna do some billboards. I don't want these lights here though, so maybe large is not the right type. Do I want posters? I don't know if I want a poster either. Although, maybe a couple of posters along here might be kind of fun. No, I want to rotate you so you're not... I'm gonna have to use move it, aren't I? Oh, that's better. Or is it? Oh, chat. I'm meant to be wrapping up. But I feel like I'm kind of enjoying myself a little bit too much. I don't know if you're not doing what I want you to do, I think. No. I would love you to just stick to that. Stand up straight, but rotate so you're... Alright, stuff that little one. I want like a couple of good... Like that. But big. Too many signs. Neon signs. Oh, yeah, I might just have to stick with these guys. Sim speed slows down around 200k, but FPS is still great. That is so interesting. Yeah, I mean, I honestly have no... I'm used to playing with, like, poor performance in City Skylines 1, so the performance in this game is actually just so manageable. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a couple of these ones, and then we'll make some custom signs, some custom poles. And I think they're gonna be kind of annoying to place down, so let's just... Although... Well, yeah, whatever. Let's do that one. Get up there, my friend. Yeah. What else? Maybe one of these guys? Maybe just the three. 3 signs. Needs to be covered from the public? I don't know. I think it's fine. Oh, I need it. I feel like I need more elevation with it. It's not quite as high as I want it to be. Alright, flag, poles. Nope. Okay. I mean, not quite, but whatever. I'm gonna grab these and move them around anyway. What are you doing? Okay, let's try and grab some of these. Things would be simpler doing it this way. Know what I mean? Something like that. But I don't, like, I can't stress enough. I don't totally love it, but it's kind of what we got at this moment. So it just is what it is. And I actually don't mind that it's on a bit of an angle. I did before. I wanted it to be flat against the fence, but this is actually alright. There we go. Time to go. Pull the pie. I don't know what that means. Do need some trees. Okay. Facing all sorts of directions, but you know, I reckon that's alright because there's like people driving around, so they would face them in different directions. I just realized something I definitely need in this area, and that's utility poles. So we'll do that in a second. But I'm just gonna make a couple little bushes nestled into some of these. Like that. Again, I don't want them to be swaying, but I'm just gonna wait until a mod stops that. I feel like that's kind of it. Might shelter a little bit of this. Not heaps. people are walking through here. I don't know how or why. Let's drop them a little bit. Too much. Not enough. See, like all through here, all like the very back, it would be all like overgrown because they'd never get back here. Rarely. We'll just like really just lay on the trees a bit thick. Just all between these cars. If I type in scrap, what's that gonna get? Whoop. You know, I love a scrapyard sign, but I don't think we got anything like that. What about if I go over to, and let's try and avoid all spoilers. Where is it? Over this way. Oh, don't look. No one look. If I go over here, is there anything that I can pull from this? Like garbage containers? No, there's nothing really that special. There's that. Garbage? What if I type in garbage? Road garbage. Road garbage. That's like the best we got. Yeah, maybe it's power line time. These are weird signs. Garbage placeholder. No. Alright, I think that's all we got. And that's fine. It's power line time. Sound the horn. It's power line time. No snapping. I'm gonna go these high ones. These high ones are gonna go along this main road. Just being all big and ugly. Just a couple of big lines. Like that. That'll do. Oh, I haven't checked the poll yet. Oh, I'll check it. Do we have enough clearance to go over? I think we're due for now, but I am going to raise him up quite a lot. So he might have to dip down. So some big guys along there. I'm almost tempted to have like more big light. Nah, we'll just go small. A very, very underrated feature, can I just say? But the fact that we got power lines and you can raise them up and they change shape, I reckon that's bloody great. Like, I need to be dragging these out a lot more. But I guess only for the detailed areas, you know? But they're so great. I'm sorry, I know this is like probably a little bit disorientating as well. I'd love to see you start Manhattan. Yeah, I mean, if you missed it, Johnny, I was saying before that it actually would be like really worthwhile for me to start Manhattan now, get the road layout sorted, like figure out where like a lot of the roads are gonna go, and then we start seeing like great Art Deco Manhattan style buildings start being made. Then I would add all those ones in, and the roads would already be down, and probably wouldn't change that much. So just an idea. Because I don't think like I'm going to be changing too much of New Diamsburg, but I think, but I don't really want to do too much more of anywhere else until I start getting some custom assets. This is like snapping to the road, and it's great. Even though I've got snapping turned off, it still snaps to the road. I guess because there's like electricity down there, and it's fabulous. New connect. Dear power line. Now you're a little bit not in the right spot. Oh dear. Oh, made a mess. Let me just fix that up. And then... And I don't know, mate. Maybe you just connect to that guy. Where are these power poles? Here they are. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like that adds heaps. Why so quiet? I think the music just stopped. How about Tesla Tech, not Musk, but Nikola? I could do something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I do like the idea of like having references to other things. Real life things. Alright. It's like 2 hours and that's how much you get done. That's kind of like the reality. Yeah. Alright. I gotta look at that poll. Let's just have a little squiz at all this stuff. Okay. Alright. What you buggers saying about me? Where's the poll? Let's stop that poll. What do people... You want to see Manhattan? You crazy... What? Well, that's interesting. 31 airport, 31 Manhattan, the port 24, Staten Island 13. That is interesting. Well, I'm leaning more towards the port, to be honest. But of course you guys want to see an airport. And Manhattan would just be convenient. Like, Manhattan would push the population up dramatically. And it would be pretty much the roads. And then, like, this is the idea. If I was to do Manhattan sooner than later, I would be dragging out all the roads. We'll just see how that looks. We'll zone it all out. It'd probably push the population up, like, dramatically. And I think that'd be kind of interesting. And then what? And then like, I'll just sit over there. It'd be kind of fun. So, my neighbor just screamed for some reason. He's alright. He's a little bit out there. It wasn't a scream. It was like a that's what he just said. Tiebreaker? Yeah, a bit of a tiebreaker. The airports would sit over here. And the idea with the airport is that I'd probably do something like, I don't know, get super creative. But again, that'd be kind of fun too. I'd probably like do 2 of these. And we'll like splice them in or whatever. I don't know. The airport would be really interesting. I know, all those mega projects I'd be happy to build. They're all like big things. But I guess I want a little bit more of New Dinesburg done before I do Manhattan. I don't know. They're all like whiles away. Just ideas. Alright guys. I'm gonna go make some lunch. And a 3rd coffee. And record an episode. What a lovely day. And I've already been to the gym and I've already been for a walk with my boys. How good is that? Hey guys, thank you for joining my stream. I might do another one this week. I'll see how I go. I've been enjoying them. But yeah, I'm like working quite a lot at the moment. So, got a video out this weekend. And then another one. I should be pretty consistent. Would you remake the port when the port DLC releases? Probably not, because like New Dollarton's gonna be a massive city. Like, it's gonna be giant, bigger than any other city I'll ever make. You know, any other series I ever do. So I kind of think that this will be the series that I just keep on adding to, and it just becomes massive, and it's all about the city. And I like the idea that we just keep on adding to it. So there'll probably be multiple ports. If I do one now, then I'll probably do another couple. It'll be fun to do them with like extra stuff, extra assets. Any other questions? Yeah, third coffee. I'm addicted, like 100%. It's not. That's not good. Good to see you too, Johnny. Thanks for joining, buddy. Geekism, again, truly awesome. Great to see you start uploading again. Marcus, thanks for the dono. Yeah, thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all for joining. I think we got some good stuff done. It's like, I like doing detailed stuff, but then also doing like little things that you would notice from much further away. Because like, these trash piles don't even look like anything. But I think when you like zoom out, you can like really tell. Yeah, Pinewood Hills Return was great. Guys, if you watch Planet Coaster stuff, go check out Geekism. He's just like restarted a series that he was working on like 3 years ago. Crazy. It's like, makes me want to start back old series. Nah, strong flat white. Used to have oat, but back to the full cream. All right, I'm just dawdling, guys. Love you all. I'll see you all real soon on the weekend. Take care and goodbye.